the fentanyl thing is impossible. You can't stop fentanyl at the border. It's the smallest drug on earth. You can put that anywhere and kill 20 million people.
We've partnered with Mexico and Guatemala to tackle the criminal smuggling networks preying on immigrants. Those efforts have already resulted in thousands of arrests because of the work that this president has done. He brought 20 leaders together to collaboratively manage the immigration challenge impacting the whole Western Hemisphere. And we're stopping fentanyl before it even makes it to the streets of the United States. So we have a plan. We've been putting that forward. McCarthy has no plan. The Republican Party has no plan. They do nothing except do political stunts.
I want to talk about how Greg Gutfeld and Fox News just admitted that fentanyl cannot be stopped at the border.
All right, so she says they have a plan, but that doesn't sound like a plan to me. What do you think?
Okay, she says we have a solution to this. We said it here, the ways that we can deal with this. Well, you know what, Karine? You got the House, you got the Senate, you got the Oval. What plan do you have? You have no plan. It's more spin. I always feel like when this woman gets up to the to speak to the public, it's like a school teacher who doesn't know the topic, who's always yelling at the students if they dare ask a question. But here's the real issue here. She said we called together these countries, Mexico and Guatemala, and we are preventing fentanyl from hitting the streets in the United States. Are you stupid?
Judge Janine is a cunt. I got nothing more, really. I just want to say that. Judge Janine is a fucking cunt.
So she can spin all she wants, but nothing they're doing is making a damn bit of difference.
No, and also the fentanyl thing is impossible. You can't stop fentanyl at the border. It's the smallest drug on earth. You can put that anywhere and kill 20 million people. It's not like marijuana, where you have it's giant, you know, when fentanyl, it can't be stopped.
It's not a fucking surprise. They built a whole fucking fence where you can just reach right through it. And apparently, as much fentanyl as fits in my hand can kill 100,000 people. So couldn't they just pass it through the fucking fence?
Now, in terms of McCarthy holding hearings down there, I think that it will be quite easy to paint that as a stunt on the Democratic side of things.
See, the Republicans have fallen into a trap of Trump's own making. Really, it's a trap of their own making.
Right? Everybody cares about this, whether you're a Trump supporter to the most moderate Republican. You think that this is an issue that has been completely mishandled. So I think that it is smart from that perspective. But I don't see Mayorkas resigning.
Yeah, it is crossing the party divide. Do you believe that's a stunt going down to the border, like Jessica says?
Oh, did you mean integrity? Yeah, they don't have that.
You got to take people to the scene of the crime. You got to take them to Big Bend sector where you can smell the rotten bodies, and you don't know where they are. You smell them, but you don't know because of the journey that they've taken, and they're drenching because of the Texas heat. You got to take them to the local communities.
You know, another option would be to let those people in. Maybe not create a situation where they're forced to do absolutely anything to make it to America.
You have to paint the picture of what these migrants go through, honestly, they should host one in the back of an 18-wheeler. Stay there for 3 minutes and see how it feels. People stay there for hours, sometimes days. Yeah. You gotta show what these migrants from the left is really good about that when it comes to compassion, even though if it's misplaced at times.
Remember when AOC was crying at the border?
Correct.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that moment.
Take her to the real fences.
Yeah.
All right?
But they have not gotten angry about women being raped. They have not gotten angry about children drowning and people suffocating to death in the back of a tractor trailer.
The problem with the Republicans is that it's just a rampant lack of morals and ethics. They don't give a fuck. They know that we know it. They don't give a fuck about that either. Because they're coming. And if we don't want them to, we should take down the fucking lawn jockey that we have in New York that says, you know, give us your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. Nah, but you're not gonna do that. Because you don't give a fuck about anybody but yourselves.
And then tens of thousands of people dying from fentanyl poisonings every year. They haven't shed one tear about that, but boy, they sure did get angry to peddle a lie to discredit our border agents.
All right. Gutfeld destroys Tarloff in heated debate.
Yes.
That's the headline.
I can't wait. My mom will send it to me right away.
Yes.
Anyway, these morons gonna keep on doing what these morons keep on doing.
It's an absolute disgrace. disgrace.
What is?
Just whatever you're talking about.
Now, Judge Pirro, what have you heard about the caravan?
I haven't just heard about it. I've seen it with my own eyes. Take a look at this footage of the caravan from earlier today.
That's truly horrifying. Was that Brad Pitt?
Yes, that's right. We believe he's actually dating the caravan, which people have labeled Brad-a-van.
That's top-notch reporting, Janine.
I know!
Y'all take it easy. I'm Zachariah, Lone Star Liberal.
The DEA is warning that drug cartels are using rainbow-colored fentanyl to target young people. For concerned parents, here's what rainbow fentanyl looks like.